Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are up and running. It is a new week. It is a Monday. I hope you have not been dreading today too much, the start of the week. It was a busy weekend for me, but now I get to sit back and relax a bit and hang out with you guys and play some games and all that fun stuff. I hope that you are all starting off your week well. It is Monday. That means Minecraft. We're back with the Cottage Witch Reloaded mod pack. Last time we did a little bit of work on it, and I've done a little bit more work since then, just off stream. But I plan on putting together another semi-essential farm here, or factory, or whatever you want to call it, with the create mod. I love the create mod. And so we are going to get right into that. I have a tutorial this time that I'm going to be following. I'm going to be making an alloy farm. Andesite alloy, not the little blue guys. That'll be coming up though. And at some point, we're going to have to start doing some building and adding onto our little tower. So I'm going to pop over into the game. And shut down the music so that we can hear the lovely Minecraft music. Maybe. There we go. There it's up. I am in the caverns and the mines underneath right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we are lagging just a bit. I think things are loading in still. Okay, that's a little bit better. I finished getting all of the cauldrons in for the lava farm here. It'll take quite a bit to use up all this lava, so we should be just fine. Yeah, we won't be running out anytime soon. It fills up nearly as fast as I can empty it. So, and that's a good thing because we are going to be using a bit of lava today. I'm also glad that we found the dripstone and got that working because we're going to need that as well. Yeah, our drip farm is doing great. At some point, I'll probably need to automate that once it gets filled up to just automatically craft to the dripstone blocks. So, so there's that. I don't think I'm going to hook up pipes and pumps to these since I can just run down and click with a bucket. Although I could pump it up to the basement, but that's we don't have a lot of room up there anymore. We've been using up a lot of the space. Let's see. Let's head down. Let's check out Slime Farm. Whoops, I think that was it. Yeah, this is it. This is our slime farm. And I've been doing a lot of work around the area, and so our slime farm has been doing pretty good. I came down at least once and crafted slime balls into slime blocks to free up more space. We'll do some automation with that as well. Yeah, we've got it set up so that it's automatically disposing of the enchantment books that I don't use. They just get dumped down into the lava there. And so we've just got our slime balls. Let's do a little bit of crafting here. There we go. So this is doing pretty good for only 5 layers, and I don't have the rest of the chunk dug out or spawn proofed or anything like that. So it's doing pretty good for that. Okay, let's pop up outside for. Oh well, let's go nap, and then we can pop outside. and see how things are going out there. Okay, all of these chests are filled with wood now, except for a couple that are like apples and sticks and stuff. So, and moss carpet. And so it stopped running because this chest is filled up to its cutoff point. We've got a whole ton of charcoal in our automatic charcoal farm because I've been dumping wood from here, extra wood into here, and it's all filled up now. So we probably have more of that than we'll ever need. Okay, for 4 little cactus plants, that's doing pretty good. Up here at the iron farm, yeah, it's been doing really good. I've been removing the flint and dumping it in this chest here because we're getting way more flint than we'll ever need. And I've been using these nuggets to craft up and make the cauldrons down in the iron farm. But now that's done, these can build up a little bit more. I may do an auto crafter here that will craft craft the nuggets into bars, and probably get rid of extra flint. Oh, and this is new. This is a stone farm. Oh, I hear somebody burning. How did he get it? He probably came up through here. Oh, we're still pretty safe. And so I've got, under here, I've got stairs that are, okay, maybe it's not on this side. This side we've got lava that goes down about 9 blocks. And on this side we have stairs that are waterlogged, and so it generates the cobblestone. And we've got a rotary drill here that's just going through with the drills and breaking the cobblestone, and then we're cooking it into smooth stone because I don't have a lot of smooth stone, and I want. Plus, that'll give me. I can make bricks and some other things from that for building, because we want to be building up our little our base here. But yeah, we're doing good. We've almost got a full chest of just regular stone. Plus, I put in a stone cutter over here so that we can make whatever we need with that stone. These are the bits that we're going to need for our andesite alloy farm. And we're going to be working on that. I'll pull up the tutorial in a minute here. We're going to have to move all of these sheep somewhere because I want to build onto the back of the tower here. I think this is where the... Okay, this is where the crafting table is in the basement, I think. So somehow we're going to have to wrangle all of these sheep over into a different area. Maybe over here somewhere where they're not so loud. And then these little farms over here, we may just move those into a building as well. I am okay. I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So anyway, yeah, and anyway, I was saying that I increased the output of this one. This was originally just one um, cobblestone generator, and I added on, so now we've got three, and it's tripled the output of the iron. So it is going pretty quick, which is nice. It's nice to have a dependable source of iron or a regular source of iron. Um, I don't think that this is as efficient as just a vanilla iron farm, but since we've got create, I figure we should use it, and there's stuff that I want to do with it. So, and I also increased the capacity of the water wheel here. We've got 3 water wheels now running this whole thing. And yeah, so that's all going down to here. And I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. So anyway, Andesite Ally Farm is coming up. And I'm thinking right in this area with the other ones. And then into some storage of some sort. And then maybe we could look into expanding, wrangling our sheep here. It's too bad the wolves can't work like sheepdogs. That would be kind of cool. But we can move those away from us. it won't be so noisy. And we may be moving our portal as well, at least doing a nicer, making a nicer portal. There's lots of stuff that I want to do. Maybe I should do a to-do list. But I'm kind of just enjoying working on stuff as I feel like it. So, also there's another mod pack that I'm thinking about trying maybe a different day called Terra Firmacraft. It's a more realistic survival Minecraft. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow instead of Stardew Valley. I'm just having a really hard time getting into Stardew Valley. Yeah, let me pull up our tutorial.
Water wheels.
And we'll put that up on screen here. There we go.
So uses the full plethora of different ways of bashing, crushing, and mixing up bits and pieces as well. So you will need to have some andesite alloy available to you before you start making this farm. And it does also have some brass
We've
bits
got
and pieces
all the
as well
bits
too.
right here.
So you will need to have been to the nether and got yourself a blaze burner. And of course, you will need a little bit of a selection as well of building blocks. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is lay down a little row of 12 building blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Add another couple just on the end there, onto which you can place a double chest. Then if we come back up to the beginning here, we're going to skip this first block, place down 2 blocks as you can see, and on this first part we're going to have a double chest just there, and then we're going to have a to the nether and got yourself a blaze burner. And of course, you will need a little bit of a selection as well of building blocks. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is lay down a little row of 12 building blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Add another couple just on the end there, onto which you can place.
Okay, so that was 12. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. That takes up nearly all of that space. Let's see. I'm curious as to how much space this does take. Okay, is it all done in those 12 blocks is what I'm wondering.
And so this is the little farm that we're going to be making today. What we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking those decorative building blocks so that you can start making more farms with the Create mod. And so this is the little farm that we're going to be making today. What we're going to be doing is we are going to...
Oh, come on, give me a good image here.
And so this is the little farm that we're going to be making today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the chest that it was on. So we may be able to get it on here. It looks like it overlaps a little bit. I wish she gave the dimensions. So maybe we'll do it lengthwise right here. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then like that, I think, and then double chest.
What we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking a cobblestone generator. That is then going to be broken down to become gravel, which can be washed into iron and flint, which are the basic ingredients along with lava to create andesite, which can then be mixed together with more iron in order to make our andesite alloy. And I suppose as a little bit of a bonus, you do also get some extra gravel as well, so it's kind of a gravel farm too. Okay, so let's have a little look at what we're going to need to get started. As you can see, we have got 2 power sources for this little farm. It does use a small windmill as well as one of the small water wheels. It also uses the full plethora of different ways of bashing, crushing and mixing up bits and pieces as well. So you will need to have some andesite alloy available to you before you start making this farm. And it does also have some brass bits and pieces as well too, so you will need to have been to the nether and got yourself a blaze burner. And of course, you will need a little bit of a selection as well of building blocks. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is lay down a little row of 12 building blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Add another couple just on the end there, onto which you can place a double chest.
Under which we place the double chest.
Come back up to the beginning here. We're going to skip this first block, place down 2 blocks as you can see, and on this first part we're going to have a double chest just there.
Okay, so on this side we go like that, and then we put a double chest there and there.
And then we're going to have
and then a third chest right here. Okay, now
single by itself. And then underneath this double chest, just knock out that little block that you can see just there. Then we can come just round the back of these chests.
Okay, so we knock out that block.
And we're going to place down 1 little shaft. Come to the front.
Okay, we need our shafts. Where is my wrench? There's my wrench. Okay, 1 shaft there.
Front of them and place down 2 shafts.
Wait a minute. I think the shaft doesn't go under the chest, right?
We're going to place down.
Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, 1 shaft there, and then 2 shafts there.
1 little shaft. Come to the front of them and place down 2 shafts. Then you're going to skip 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Place down 1 shaft. Skip another 2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. A shaft. Skip another 2. Another. Whoops. And another shaft, right?
Place down 1 shaft and then place 2 on the end.
Okay, and then. Wait a minute. Did I miscount? I think that was 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 there, and then 1 on the end of that one. Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to go.
Just like that. Then we're going to link these ones up with our belts. So this one is going to go right through underneath this double chest. It links up just.
Okay, this comes clear down here. And then I think this one's supposed to go like that.
Just there, and then these two link up just like that. From here we can then come over to our little set of 3 chests that we've got just here, and into each one we are going to place a chute in a row just like so. Above each of those, place down a...
Okay, so our chutes go on top of the 3 chests, and then it looks like our and then our, yeah. I think, yeah. Okay, those go there. We may have to, whoops. We may have to chop down the tree. Okay, we're just going to get rid of these trees. There we go. We'll put this stuff in here for now, just to get it out of the way. Okay, so we've got those down.
a millstone. Then if we just come around the back, we can place down 3 little building blocks just to make life easier.
Okay, 3 building blocks on the back.
And then on top of those, we will have some mechanical drills.
Okay, drills on top of those. Where are my drills? There we go. I know I made them. Okay, there's our drills.
Come off the side of the drills and just build your little building blocks forwards a little bit. This is just creating somewhere where we're going to be able to generate our cobble. 3 little stairs in the middle of those, in front of those 3 little trapdoors, and that's just going to be able to waterlog these stairs and it won't be able to go anywhere. From here we then should come up a little bit, and we're just going to build up our blocks around in a circle. This now gives us somewhere where we're going to be able to put our lava a little bit later on, and that is our little cobblestone generator made. So what we've got here is we're going to have cobble that falls straight down into these mills. It is then going to get broken down into gravel because we're only interested in the gravel, and then because this chest is a combined chest, it's going to be double input onto this.
Okay, so we build around, and this will be for our water. Whoops. And then let's see, where are our stairs? There they are. Okay, so the stairs go oh. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, and then we need trapdoors. But I am one short. She didn't say how many trapdoors we needed. It looked like it was just one, but apparently we need more. In fact, we'll use these kind because they don't have the window in them. No, put the wrong ones in here. Okay, and we waterlog those. Okay, and those are waterlogged. Okay, so we've got that.
Interested in the gravel, and then because this chest is a combined chest, in the middle of those, in front of those 3 little trapdoors, and that's just going to be able to waterlog these stairs, and it won't be able to go anywhere. From here, we then come up a little bit, and we're just going to build up our blocks around in a circle.
Okay, blocks around in a circle. Whoops.
This now gives us somewhere where we're going to be able to put our lava a little bit later on, and that is our little cobblestone generator made.
Okay, there's your cobblestone
So
generator made.
Is we're going to have cobble that falls straight down into these mills. It is then going to get broken down into gravel because we're only interested in the gravel. And then because this chest is a combined chest, it's going to be double input onto this belt here. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're going to have to wash that gravel, and it's all going to rely on percentages, whether or not it becomes flint or iron or not. From here, we can come down to our chest at the bottom. We're going to place a andesite funnel on the single chest, and we're going to place a brass funnel on the double chest. We're then going to come over the other side.
Okay, so an andesite funnel. On a single chest. Like that. And then, let's see, we take out this one.
And this little block here, so we've come in by 3, we've just knocked out the 4th one. Underneath here, we need to be able to wash our gravel. So we'll just remove these blocks so that we can dig down a little bit. And we're going to go down in a 3 by 2, down 3 blocks.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing a 3 by 2. By 3, it looks like. Okay, let's figure this out here.
Bottom, we're going to place a andesite funnel on the single chest, and we're going to place a brass funnel on the double chest. We're then going to come over the other side, and this little block here, so we've come in by 3, we've just knocked out the 4th one. Underneath here, we need to be able to wash our gravel. So we'll just remove these blocks so that we can dig down a little bit. And we're going to go down in a 3 by 2, down 3 blocks.
Okay, so it looks like
making a 3 by 2 hole. Underneath this
it looks like she just did these ones. Okay.
This part of the belt where we want to do our washing, we're going to place a water wheel right down at the bottom there.
Water wheel goes down at the bottom. Let's make a way back up. Okay, there's our water wheel.
On top of that, you can place a fan.
Okay, we put a fan on top of that.
If you're crouching, you'll put it the wrong way around, so make sure you're not crouching. And then what you can do is if you pop down a water bucket down on either side of the wheel alongside it, we'll be able to see which way it is currently going. So that is drawing air in.
Okay, so we need more water. Okay, let's blow in the correct direction there.
That's not what we want it to be doing. I'll just get rid of that and we'll place the water on the other side. And there we go, that one is blowing now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to surround this with our building blocks, being careful not to take out the water down at the bottom. And now when I place water on top of the fan.
Okay, so now we grab our building blocks and surround it. Grab some more water. Okay, there we go with that.
You'll see that the little particles are blue and they are blowing up into the belt. I can just surround that a little bit more and fill back in.
Okay, and then we fill that back in. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these support blocks for the second. Just so that we can get a better look at this. Okay. So So we've got that far.
In our building blocks. Don't worry that you can't see them up at the top. You can't sort of have any idea of what's going on unless you crouch down and have a look. That will still be enough to do the washing for us. From here, we're going to be able to set up our little brass tunnels, which are going to be splitting our ingredients off onto the correct belts later on. And what we're going to do is we'll just miss the little belt bit there where we know the washer is underneath. And just off from that, we will place 2 little tunnels.
Okay, so we grab our tunnels. Okay, the belt's under that bit, so we do that and that.
Side by side onto our belt. We're then going to skip 2 blocks and we're going to place a basin down over that back belt. Skip a block, place.
Okay, we're going to grab a basin. And
2 blocks and we're going to place a basin down.
okay, so we skip 2, place the basin there.
Over that back belt. Skip a block, place another basin down again.
Okay, and then another basin right there.
Over that back block. Over this second one, hop onto the belt and you can place a mixer directly above it. And on the one next to it, we need to put a little mechanical press in this one.
Okay, so a mechanical press and then a mixer.
But you're going to have to come off to one side and then clicking just above your basin, it'll appear above in the right direction. You need that little shaft that sticks out to be pointing towards your cobble generator.
Oh, okay.
Just like so. From there,
So I did that wrong. So if we click, there we go.
you can take an andesite funnel, and we need to have one going into each of these basins. So crouch down and just play.
Okay, funnels. Into each of the basins. Okay.
Place an andesite funnel going into each one of them. And then from the front side, you need to have a brass funnel. Again, crouching down as you place them. You want to make sure
brass
that
funnel
little...
on the front. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Like so. Okay.
Arrow that you can see just there is pointing into that basin. So it's going to be scooping items up off this belt and putting them into the basin for us. And then you can
we're going the right direction.
andesite funnels on your end chest as well. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to...
Okay, andesite funnels on the chest here. Okay.
set up this little mechanical press so that it can make some andesite for us. To do that, we are going to come around the back. We're going...
Okay, so go around the back.
going to take a fluid pipe. We're going to have that going into...
Okay, that's going into the one with the press. Yeah, like goes in. Whoops. Okay, so that goes into the one with the press.
That little basin. From there, we're going to have a mechanical pump going into the top.
Okay, mechanical pump. Into the top. Okay.
Top of the pipe, making sure that this little arrow is pointing down, as that is telling us the direction the fluid is going in. From there, we can come up above. We're going to go up by 2 pipes, and then we need to add a little.
Okay, 2 pipes. There we go. Okay, 2 pipes up.
Little loop onto this so that we can attach 8 cauldrons to it. And the easiest way to do that is to just come off by 2. Then we're just going to make a little 2x4, as you can see just there. So you've got 8 little slots available.
Okay, and so that is going up above these bits.
In. From there, we can come up above. We're going to go up by 2 pipes, and then we need to add a little loop onto this so that we can attach 8 cauldrons to it. And the easiest way to do that is to just come off by.
Okay, just did that off of the second one. So two, three, four. Okay, 2 more. No.
By 2. Then we're just going to make a little 2x4, as you can see just there. So you've got 8 little slots of it.
2, 3. Yeah, I need 2 more pipes. Did I not make that? I didn't make enough pipes. We got to go back and make more pipes. I need 2 more. Okay, back we go. Okay, what do I need for pipes? Could have sworn I had enough. Copper sheet, copper ingot. Okay, I should have some copper sheets in here. Or not. Ah, there they are. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, what was that? Copper ingot. Yeah, we don't want that in there. We want that in there. And copper goes in here. I must have miscounted somehow, and it's nighttime, so we'll go sleep up in our bed here real quick. And finish this off. There we go. That was short by 1. Put that back in there. Okay, so we got those.
Available to put a cauldron down, which is what we're going to do. Onto each one of these.
Okay, grab our cauldrons, because this is going to be a lava farm. Okay, there's our cauldrons.
Just place down a little cauldron. From there, you can then place one block on top of any cauldron and another one, then knock out the first. This is just going to be where our lava is going to be able to drip down from. How you get lava up on top of here is up to you. Personally, I quite like to just fill it in. And then I will go around the outside with some trapdoors, making sure they are against the bottom portion of this top block that you can see. That's just
Okay,
a way
she did not include the trapdoors
lava cage type thing
when she listed
Fill
this.
that in, and then we'll just flip our trapdoors up. Underneath the side, we're going to have to place some dripstone just underneath in between the cauldrons and these blocks. And what you should see if you've done it right.
Okay, so we've got just your standard dripstone farm. I ran out of blocks. Okay, we're going to grab some more buckets because we're going to need to make a couple of trips down for lava. And now we've got a bunch of lava. I'm really glad that I found the dripstone because that makes a lot of things possible now. Okay, grab our dripstone. Then we're going to have to figure out what we're doing with the trapdoors. I think I might have some nether some nether woods. Okay, let's head back to storage and take a look. And see what we've got. Did I put it in the nether blocks? Nether bricks, nether rack. Cherry planks, crimson. That's not enough to do anything with. Crimson stem, there we go. Those will work. Okay, if that was 4 by 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a dozen of the trapdoors. I'm only going to get 6. Pretty sure I need twice that. May have to go and make a quick trip to the nether. Nope, didn't want to do that. That and like that. Okay, yep, we're going to take a quick trip to the nether. Get some more crimson stem. And for that, I need something gold to wear. And here we are. Oh, really? Okay, so where I need a tree. Or whatever they're called. Warped fungus, or I forget. But yeah. These things are huge. Okay, time to pull out the slingshot and hope that I don't sling myself into some lava. Don't think I have a hoe, do I? No, not handy. And I'm just taking this stuff because I just can't stand leaving it hanging. Should have thought to bring a hoe. Oh, man. Rats. That is super annoying. I have to remember to stand back from the edge. Okay, just had to take care of a spammer there real quick. Oh, man, again? Hey, Amelia. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of modded Minecraft today. How are you doing? Yep, glad to have you. Okay, this is what we came for, right here. Okay, we'll pick these up, and I don't know. Imagine we'll find something to do with them, even if it's just composting them. They compost down pretty good. Okay, let's head back. Playing the Cottage Witch mod pack. So, oh well, hello, Mr. Zombie. I guess it's time for a nap. I'm doing good. Doing good. Enjoying the game, and just at the moment, I'm working on a tutorial for a little factory. Put that in our nether bucket. I stream typically Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Afternoons, Pacific time, American Pacific. Sometimes Saturdays. It kind of depends on my work schedule. Um, but sometimes Saturdays and occasionally Mondays. I'm busy, so I don't get to always stream on Mondays. But for the most part, I try to keep it pretty regular. Three, six. Needed six of those. I'm gonna dump those in there for now. A little of both. I mean, my job comes first, of course, but I do enjoy streaming. So I don't know. I guess it is more of a hobby right now. It's not like I'm earning money off of it or anything. Um, but I do the best I can. Okay, we've got that all filled in. Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to. I'm just saying that I'm not currently. What just happened there? Oh, it's because of the trapdoors. No, I certainly wouldn't be opposed to making a bit of cash. I could use it to improve the stream a bit, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not currently big enough to be making anything off of it. A little bit. Um, I don't watch a whole lot of it, um, but I do watch some. Lately, I've been watching. Oh, what's it called? Lost Painting, I think it's called, or Lost something about painting. Now that did a double. Okay, got to go back down to the all-time favorite. I really liked the first season of Sword Art Online. Um, I liked um, Full Metal Alchemist quite a bit. Um, as far as one-offs go, I forget exactly what it's called. Afro Samurai, I think is what it was called. Um, that one was pretty good, but kind of depressing. But I think all-time favorite was Sword Art Online. Okay, let's try not to fall into the lava. Um, well, I was looking for something. Um, I used to just have it was a Minecraft avatar that I used for a long time, but I saw this one, um, and it just kind of clicked. I thought, yeah, that's what I want. That's perfect for me, um, and so I went with it. No, this is not a this is not custom. This isn't a custom avatar. But sometimes you see something and you say, yeah, that's perfect. Right now I'm working on a 3D model. So so that'll be coming out hopefully pretty soon. I haven't had a lot of time to work on it lately. There we go. There's our lava farm. Okay, we can get rid of some of these blocks now. Now that should drop down into the cauldrons, and then we can pump it out of the cauldrons. Because they're expensive. And on top of that, I really like this one. There's a couple of issues with it. I wish it was a little more expressive than it is, but overall, I really like it. Yeah, maybe once if I get big enough that I start earning some money off of this, I might look into doing custom. But like I said, I've got a 3D one that I want to do, and so that's kind of sort of custom. Okay, so we've got that.
Is that lava
Let's see what we
should
do
be
next.
dripping off the tips of these dripstones. If it's not, if there's anything else, you've not got your lava set up on top properly. As long as you've got 8 cauldrons though, it will be enough lava to supply this system. Right, so last few bits and pieces that we just need to get done now. We need everything to be powered, we need to get things filtered, and we need to set off our cobblestone generator. So what we're going to do is we're going to come round behind where our drills are that you can see just there. Against each of those, we are going to place an encased chain drive, making sure that they are all...
Okay, encased chain drive is next.
linking up just like you can see. From there, on this right hand side, on this little case chain drive, just place down a temporary building block, and then from the top of that we're going to come up by 2 shafts, and we're going to place our windmill bearing on the...
Okay, so temporary block. Right there. And then I need... Yeah, I can't afford. I have looked into it, and I can't afford that right now. Well, I guess we can get rid of the gold helmet for now. Okay, and then she said go up by 2 shafts. And then the windmill bearing.
the top of there. What you use as a central block is up to you. I'm going to use andesite alloy block because why not at this point? And
Okay, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind. let's use planks right there. Oh, okay.
And then we're going to build up our little windmill. It doesn't use a huge number of sails, but if you just go on each of the 4 sides...
Okay, 6 on each of the 4 sides. I forgot to bring the windmill sails with me. Okay. I need the cells now. I'm guessing I'm going to need to glue them in place like that. Okay, and then go to this side. And okay, that should be all of our windmill thingies. I click it. Oh, yep, it works. Okay, cool. I should have probably made scaffolding. That would have maybe been easier.
Six little blocks down, you will be fine. From here, we can then come back down to the bottom. We can knock
going to
out
take that out.
building block that we had. We're going to add 3 little shafts onto the end underneath the window.
Okay, 3 more shafts on the end. And that should be all of the shafts. Okay, and where's she going to power this from?
You should have 5 shafts from top to bottom. And then underneath the bottom of that, you're going to place a little vertical gearbox.
Vertical gearbox. Okay. And let's see, those are to the sides. Right? One more. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got to go like that and then turn this around a quarter. No. That. Nope. There we go. That's what we needed.
Making sure that it is pointing towards the front of your contraption.
Okay.
To that, then we are going to add on our rotation speed controller.
Okay, rotation speed controller goes there. Wait a minute. Or does it go? Yeah, it goes here.
And you're going to need to put a large cogwheel into the top of it.
Right, we put the large cogwheel in the top.
Just like so. From there, our rotation controller actually has two jobs. We're going to build up encased chain drives off the far side of it. 3 of them, just like so, so that we're in line with...
Okay, then we build up 3 of these. Okay, there we go.
the ones that come off the back of our drills, and then you can link these ones up with a shaft between the two, just like that.
Oh, okay, did I run out of shafts? I think I ran out of shafts. Just grab those for now. Okay, and then we connect this up to the top right there. Okay. So that connects the windmill to the drills.
That. And we're also going to use it as well to power our mills. So you can remove these little blocks that we placed in before so that we can see the mills and we can get...
Okay, so we removed these blocks. Get those off there. Okay, remove those blocks, and we've got to power our mills.
to them. And then from there we can tuck ourselves right in, so we'll jump up onto the end of this belt. We'll take a vertical gearbox and we're going to attach it to this little shaft that's coming off the rotation speed controller.
Okay, so we need that little guy attached to the... Hang on.
And then on top of this,
Okay, so
we can get to them. And then from there we can tuck ourselves right in, so we'll jump up onto the end of this belt. We'll take a vertical gearbox. And
okay, they've got it connected up to the large gear.
Attach it to this little shaft that's coming off the rotation speed controller. And then on top of this vertical gearbox, we're going to need to place down a large cogwheel. It's a little...
Okay, she did not include that cogwheel in the list of stuff that we would need. So let's go make a large cogwheel. Oops, I didn't take those. Okay, cog. Oh, gee. No, that's not what I want. This is the one that I want. Large cog wheel. Okay. So that will go on top of the this thing here. So it's large cogwheel right there.
A bit tight, but you should be able to squeeze it in. From there, we can then use a small cogwheel, and we're going to attach it onto either the first or last of these.
Okay, then we can attach the small cogwheel. Right there. Okay. Okay, so that'll get the mills working and the drills.
These mills, it doesn't matter which one it is. And the reason why we've done that is because the windmill is only going to turn very slowly, so we've needed to speed it up with our speed controller. You can just leave it at 16, that is absolutely fine, or you can speed it up a little bit. If you speed it up too much, you'll need to add more sails on because you'll have too much stress, but just leave it at 16 for now. What that's done though is that this is now powering our drills, so they're going at a sensible speed, but we need the mills to be going at twice the speed of the drills, otherwise they will fill up too much, and that is why we've added this extra little cogwheel in that you can see here.
Okay, so
because going from a large cogwheel to a small one
that will double the speed.
And so though, from here we can use this little cogwheel that we have just put down to power our belt. And so we're just going to bring down two little shafts off the bottom of it, and then we're going to place a vertical gearbox so that we are connecting these little shafts to the...
Okay, so we put in another gear thingy. Like that. Yeah, she was off on how much of some of the stuff we would need. Okay, so we've got that to power the belt.
And that'll be able to run for us nicely. From here then, we can now run around the back, and we're going to be able to power our little lava farm. So if you trace down the copper pipe and then just come off to one side, you should be able to find one of the little shafts that you left in the belt. That is what this little purpose is for it. Onto that, place a vertical gearbox, come up by a shaft, and then on top of the shaft you can place a small cogwheel. As you can see, that is going to...
Okay, so if I remove this, there isn't. Okay, guess I was off by one. Well, we'll throw a shaft in there now. And we need another. Yeah, she was off on the list of supplies because we're going to need another vertical gear box thing. So let's go make one of those. Okay, I know that I've got some casings in here somewhere. There we go. And then we need to make 4 of the small cogs. 2, 3, 4. Here. Oops. Gearbox. Hope I don't need to make more of those. But if we do, I've got the stuff that I need to make one. So we'll take all that with us. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. It's supposed to go there. And then we'll put a shaft. There we go. Okay, and that will power the pump. Okay, let's take a short nap. And then we need to power the press and the mixer as well.
Going to mesh in very nicely with this little mechanical pump. And then we just need to hook it up to the mechanical press as well by placing a horizontal gearbox and then a vertical gearbox, just so that we can transmit that
2 more gearboxes. Yeah, she was way off on her numbers. We're going to need 8 of them. And then 2 of the gearboxes. Okay, that was all of my shafts, I think. So, okay, so then we put a gearbox here. Flip that around. And one there. Okay, so that will power the press. Okay, what's next?
around that slightly awkward corner. From here as well, we can also do our whisk. We can come down and punch out the block that is directly in.
And I'm going to need another
And again,
gearbox.
placing a little vertical gearbox.
Okay. I wish the whisk had just a normal interface like that thing. Okay, so right here, there should be, yep, there's another one. We are going to have to make another gearbox. And I am out of shafts. But I think that's the last of it. And then we've got to figure out the filtering. So let's go make another gearbox. Oh, good. I've got some alloy. I may have to automate the making of these gearboxes. There is a factory that I've seen that makes the cogs, so I might do that. That would speed things up a little bit. Let's see, and then we do the gearbox. We're gonna have to go down for more lava too. Okay, then I bet she's going to put a shaft up and connect it with a gear.
Then a shaft, and then another one, followed by a small cogwheel.
Yep. Okay, so a shaft and another shaft and a cogwheel. Okay, so that'll get the mixer going. And that should be everything hooked up to power. Okay, now let's see what else we got to do.
Link up to that whisk for you. And lastly, but by no means least, we need to get everything filtered so that this actually starts to work for us. And the first thing you're going to want to do is come over to this little brass funnel that we've got up against our double chest. And if you hover your cursor over the filter and then just hold down the right button on your mouse, you'll find a little HUD comes up that tells you how much do you want to come out of this funnel at a time. So you can see that the top line is our up to, so I can have up to 13, up to 30, whatever. Or do we want an exact amount to come out at a time? And we're going to set it to exactly 10.
Okay, exactly 10. Okay. Next up.
And the reason why we do this is because if you have just one little piece of gravel coming out every time, because of the amount of time it's going to take to wash on this block, you'll end up with a backlog of gravel inside that chest. So if you set it to 10, it just stops that from happening. Knowing that though, and knowing that our gravel is going to be going along this belt into here, but we want it to get washed before it goes in, we also need to set a little filter here too to accept just the products of washed gravel. So we can take a little filter, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it to accept flint, and we're also going to set it to accept iron nuggets.
Okay, so flint and iron nuggets. Nuggets. Where's the nuggets? That's raw iron. Iron node. Let's try nugget. NUGG. Iron nugget. Okay.
By far the easiest because you can just grab hold of whatever you want, drag it over, place it into the filter. So long as it is set to accept or deny, make sure it is the right-hand boxes that are ticked in both cases, then just click enter, then you've got your little filter set. Now once we place that on there, once the gravel comes along, it has to be washed on this block before its products can go in there.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
We've used tunnels rather than anything else is because these share an inventory. So despite the fact that flint and iron have both gone in on this side, we can actually set it now so that iron comes out of this side. So what we'll do is we take our little filter, we will remove the flint so it's only got the iron nuggets on it. Then we're going to add gravel. Press enter, and then we're going to place that onto this nearest tunnel to it.
Okay, so on the nearest tunnel,
it's on it. Then we're going to add gravel.
Okay, nuggets and gravel on that
Press
one.
enter, and then we're going to place.
Okay, so nugget and gravel. Like so. And that goes on the near one. Okay.
That onto this nearest tunnel to it. The reason for this is because, of course, this little mill is also going to be producing gravel for us, which is going along this belt, and we want it to just go straight through. So with that little filter there, with iron and gravel, it will be able to do so. We just need to set this one to only accept the flint. So we'll come back again, remove these, add in our flint.
Okay. And then this one will be only flint. Like that. And that goes there. Okay, so gravel and iron comes out of there. Flint comes out of there.
Press enter, and then we'll place that just on that little tunnel on the other side. And just in case that didn't make much sense, what we've done is we've set up this little tunnel so that while it's going to receive gravel and flint and iron, it is only going to let out flint on the far side, and on the near side it's going to let out both the gravel and the iron nuggets. The reason being because we don't want iron going into our andesite generator. It's not needed in there. It's needed in the andesite alloy generator instead. That being said, we now need to set up the last two little filters. So we need our gravel to be going into our mechanical press. So we'll just set that one up. And that will be the last of the ingredients now.
Okay, so gravel into the press. Like that. And like that. Okay, now this one. I want to double check that. Okay, so that's the flint. Okay, and that is the gravel.
Now for making our andesite. And the very final one now, we just need to be just taking in some iron nuggets.
Okay, so iron nuggets are the only thing that go into the mixer. Like that. Okay, and then
There we go. And so now they are going to go in there, along with the andesite that comes out from this little basin. They'll both go in and get whisked up into our alloy for us. And then from there, the actual last thing we need to do is to just set off the cobble generator by placing a little lava source in that central hole. That will then fall down and it's going to form cobble up against those waterlogs.
okay. So after that, here's the thing, how is it supposed to come out of there? Is it because we've got a funnel there? Does it just automatically go through? I guess we'll find out. I need to go get another bucket of lava. put our lava in, and that should start the cobble going. All right, got that.
Stairs. You can cover this over, of course, just so that your lava doesn't end up catching anything on fire, and just so that it, in my opinion, looks a little bit safer. From here, we can then set off our windmill. You run around the other side and just right-click on it with an empty hand. It will set off and everything is going to start moving. Okay, so little farm is off and running now. We can see that our gravel is going straight through and is getting sucked up into this first basin. It's in there with the lava that is coming down from the top. On the other side, if we just have a little look, we can see here comes our gravel to be washed. The flint has gone in and it's got stamped. That has just become andesite, which is mixing with our nuggets, and then they are all gathering here in the chest at the end.
Okay, let's make sure everything's...
You will find with this that you do get a surplus of gravel, simply because these mills will always produce gravel, but the chance of them becoming flint is only 25%, and the chance of them becoming iron is only 12%. So you will end up with a surplus of gravel that will also build up in this chest. But that's okay, there's plenty of uses for gravel in a world. And there you have it though, there.
Okay, so that should all be working. Let's take a look here. Oh, and is it night? At least we can get rid of this rain. Okay, so yep, that's coming out of there. And then hey. Okay, so it must be working because the yeah. Okay, so I guess just having the funnels between the the basins here is enough to move. Oh, I see. It's got that little downspout there and a little downspout there. So okay, I see how that's working. Okay, can we speed this up a little now? Because when I speed it up more, it's going to increase the torque, or increase the draw. Oh, 26 is too much. Okay, so we can increase the power. Nope. For that matter, we could use water wheels. Right here. Right, because that... Of course, we want it to be able to keep up with the lava up there. Okay, well that'll be going. And presumably, if we double the cells, we could double the speed. I prefer using the water wheels because they are more scalable. Do I have one? I have a small water wheel. We can use that to make a larger one. See what happens if we can just attach it to that gearbox there. Okay, where's my bucket? There's my bucket. Okay, that's the first windmill that I've actually made in this world. Let's see if if water goes everywhere. Nope, perfect. Okay, now let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. It's 16, so we'll try a little bit faster. Let's try 24. Okay, that's quite a bit faster. That doubled the speed right there. Okay, can we get it up to 32? Nope. 30? 30 works. 31? Nope. I mean, we could add another water wheel, but I think that I'm worried that the lava generator up there is not going to be able to keep up. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, it's draining that lava way too fast. Let's see if those two cauldrons deplete. Okay, so that seems to be holding steady. So I think maybe, unless we want to add more, I think we're going to leave it at 30 speed. That has gravel in it. Is that supposed to have gravel in it? I guess so. Let's see, let's make an andesite. That's washing it. So, no, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, because the gravel goes in through the side. Yeah, from this belt. So if we go in, we take a look at andesite. Okay, it can be made compacting flint, gravel, and lava. Okay, I see how that's working. So while we're working on other stuff, this will just keep going. And I mean, shoot, we could add this into it if we wanted. We could add another. We could increase this by one more drill if we wanted to. So that it would get the iron faster, but I think we'll let that go for a while and see how well it does. Okay, let's get things cleaned up here. Yeah, let's empty this out. Don't need to be carrying around a bucket of lava. That's just an accident waiting to happen. Okay, we've got a full double chest of stone. Which one is it filling up now? Guess it's filling up that one. That's kind of weird how it figures out what order it's in. And then eventually, once we figure out what chest is going to fill up last, we can set it up with a off switch. Well, actually, it'd be if this one fills up, then we know that it's full. So we would actually hook the sensor up to this one. Because it's going into there and then everything's coming out. So and then we can just take our gravel and toss it over into our iron farm. We can toss our cobblestone into here. Get rid of that. And then we've got gravel that can go over to be washed over with our iron. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. There it goes. That'll get washed down into flint and iron. Yeah, we've already got a lot. Okay, let's go get our inventory cleaned out now. We're building up pretty good here. That andesite will be very handy. I've been struggling to find andesite in world. I did finally find it, but now I don't have to. I can save that in case I need a little extra. Yeah, we need to get a sorting system pretty quick here. Increase our increase our storage capacity. Spruce saplings. We'll put trapdoors here for now. Along with the golden helmet, the buckets, and then let's see, our stairs will go right here. Okay, so let's do it pretty good. I think maybe we'll need to do a glass farm as well. I really like building with glass. We could even set up a little washing station here. Yeah, so we're off a little bit on the mix here. We're getting way more gravel than we need. So I'm thinking if we add another drill up here at a third drill and mill here, then we can maybe make up a little bit for that. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to call it. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with this. Eventually, we'll probably move it somewhere else, tear it down and move it indoors once we get some indoors actually built. I think we're moving past that little workshop in the basement now. And we can get some automation, a little more automation for create. I haven't even touched the magic stuff yet. All right, well, I do appreciate you if you've dropped in to visit. As always, I really appreciate the follows and the likes and all of that stuff. And thank you so much for joining me on this. I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe we'll try Terra Firma Craft. That's a little bit more realistic Minecraft. A little more heavy-duty survival kind of stuff. It reminds me a little bit of Stardew Valley, and that's probably why I'm putting it in the Stardew Valley slot, because we've got building and farming and stuff like that, metalwork that we'll be doing. And I don't know, I'm just having a really hard time with Stardew Valley getting into that. It just, I don't know, I just don't enjoy it that much. I may give it another try just to give it a fair shake. But it's, I don't know. I guess it's just not a game for me. But anyway, I will catch you all later. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back next time. And y'all take care.